everyone and welcome back to my channel, and more importantly I guess I should say welcome to Vlogmas 2017. I am so excited to be doing this again. I did it last year and I actually managed it, so fingers crossed, even though I am about 6 months pregnant and do have 2 small children. Fingers crossed I get to do it again this year and it all goes smoothly. Obviously I will say, as this is the first video, if anything happens where I need to skip a video and my family has to come first, then that's just the way it's going to be. But you are a lovely bunch, so I know that I don't even need to say that. But I thought I would kick the Christmas pudding ball rolling and start this with a Christmas tag. So I'm going to get right into it. So question number 1 is, what is your favourite Christmas film? And for me, I think this is pretty easy because it's Love Actually. I don't think I'm alone in that. I think it's just, it kind of embodies that warm fuzzy feeling that you get at Christmas, and it makes you think of all different examples throughout life and the way that life can be and how important love can be at that time of year. And it's actually quite a special film to me and Mark. We actually both watched it once in separate houses an hour away, but we rang each other up and we were like, ready, steady, press play, and we watched it simultaneously in different houses, and it means something to us. It wouldn't be Christmas if we didn't watch it. But there are others that I love to watch with the kids, like The Muppets Christmas Carol is a must for us, and Polar Express is another one as well. I think they're really nice, cute kids films. And yeah, there's Home Alone and there's Elf, and I will watch them all, but Love Actually is number 1. Question number 2 is, have you ever had a white Christmas? And I would say that for a good few years I haven't. I can't really remember one, at least in the last 5 years, and I'm pretty sure that neither of my kids has had a white Christmas so far. And Bill, my eldest, will be 5.5 around Christmas time, so that's a bit of a shame, especially when you live in the UK, because you kind of expect like cold weather. But I definitely had it when I was little. I remember there being snow over Christmas and it was magical. Question number 3, where do you usually spend your holiday? So I guess if we're speaking of Christmas Day, I will spend that with as many family members as I humanly possibly can, because Christmas for me is family. Last year we spent it at my Auntie Debbie's house because she's got a big enough house to accommodate us all, and there were a lot of us last year. I think there were about, oh gosh, must have been over 15, something like that. And we're doing the same again this year, which is really exciting. Question number 4, what is your favourite Christmas song? Mine, without a shadow of a doubt, I'm sure you can guess based on my personality type, I mean, come on, but it's Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. I absolutely love it. Every time it comes on I just get giddy and I get warm fuzzies, and Daisy started to try and sing along with it now, which is really cute, and also shows that I've had it on too much already. I've got a soft spot for the Pogues as well, and also Chris Ray, Driving Home for Christmas, because Mark and I used to play that on our last day of work before Christmas and we drive home together. And that's the one sad thing about like not working with him anymore, is that there are a few bits that I miss, and that's one of them. Question number 5 is, do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? And the answer to that really would be no, but we do lovely things on Christmas Eve, like go out for a family meal together and stuff, but I prefer to leave present opening to Christmas Day. Question number 6, can you name all of Santa's reindeer? The answer to question number 6, no. I know like Rudolph and Dasher and Prancer and Vixen and I don't know, Dave, I'm not sure. If you know all of their names, let me know in the comments. I probably should get up to speed with reindeer names, to be honest, but yeah, I can't answer that one. Question number 7 is, what holiday traditions are you looking forward to the most this year? And I would say there's probably 3 that we do every year, and we have done for as long as I can remember, and it means a lot to me. And the first one is Christmas ham day at my parents' house. That normally happens at the beginning of December, so it's the 9th of December we're doing it this year, and we go around. My mum and dad does like a Christmas ham and a big like spread, and it's like a buffet, and there's loads of like wine and drinks, and obviously I can't have that this year because I'm pregnant, but you know, I'll have like some schlur, and we just eat and we drink and we be merry and we spend time together as a family. And it's a good hint to what Christmas Day is going to be like, and I really like that. The other thing that my village does is it puts on a Christmas fest, like a Christmas festival, and the main road in our village gets closed and everybody comes out and like spends time together, and there's like a local radio station playing music and a choir, and there's like men on stilts dressed up as these icicle things, and all the shops open late and you can eat food, like little street foody bits pop up, and it's just lovely. And then the third thing is something that I have done ever since I was a little girl, and the local community around here puts together this thing, and it's basically a big Santa sleigh. It's the same sleigh that we have like had ever since I was tiny, and someone pulls it along on their car. It's like hooked up to the back of someone's car, and it's all lit up and it plays Christmas music, and they collect money for like local organisations like charities and stuff. And Father Christmas is sat in the back, and you can come out of your house in your jammies, and they do every single estate in the village, and you get to meet Father Christmas and tell him what you want for Christmas. And oh, it's making me emotional because I remember that being so exciting. Pregnancy hormones, I tell you. But yeah, it was so exciting for me, and now I get excited because it's my children that are doing it, and it just means a lot. So I can't wait for that to happen this year, and I need to get the local paper actually, because that's where all the dates are and when he's going to be on your road. Question number 8 is your Christmas tree real or fake? And our Christmas tree is fake. It was given to us by my auntie's former next door neighbour actually when they moved house. They didn't want it anymore, and it's huge and far more expensive than we could ever afford at the time, so I've kept it. And I think with young children sometimes fake is the way to go, just in case of like pine needles and stuff like that. Plus we have cats, and yeah, we're going to stay fake for now, but I do love the smell of real Christmas trees, if that, like, you know, redeems me in any way. Question number 9 is, what is your all-time favourite holiday food or sweet treat? And I think that mine has to be mulled wine when I'm not pregnant, because the smell of it, like you hold it and the mug warms your hands, and you can smell like all the fumes of like alcohol and like Christmassy scents wafting up to your nose, and it just, it's lovely, isn't it? It's really, really lovely. I love a mince pie. I love sprouts like more than anyone in this world. I am like the sprout queen. I love them so much. And pigs and blankets is another one that I absolutely love. But if I had to pick one thing, mulled wine would be up there, and I'm really sad that I can't have it this year. Question number 10, be honest, do you like giving or receiving gifts better? And I find this a really easy answer to give actually, because I like giving better. I do, and I have done for a while. I think that when I became a mum, it became much more about making him happy, making Bill happy, and then obviously now I've got Daisy, and I like to get special things for Mark and make him smile because he works so hard and he's not the sort of person to treat himself either. And I spent a lot of time deliberating over the perfect gift for my loved ones. Like, I spent a lot of time, and nothing makes me happier than watching them. Like, I just get filled with this like warmth, and I just want to cry. I often do, because making them happy is like the biggest gift that anyone can give me, and that sounds really sad and soppy and cliche, but it's honestly true. Question number 11, what is the best Christmas gift that you have ever received? And this one is like, it is a gift, I think, but basically the first Christmas that Mark and I had together as a couple, even though he'd recently moved in, he chose to spend it with his mum because his mum would otherwise be on her own, and I didn't feel like I could leave my family at the time, because it was my first Christmas with just me and Bill, as in like I wasn't with his dad anymore, and I wanted it to be really focused on Bill, and we just both agreed that being apart was like the best option. We spoke all day, like constantly messaging each other, and my heart was pretty heavy. Like, I had a really lovely time, Bill had a great time, and he was only 2, and it was lovely. But then I had a message from Mark, and he said, I'm gonna come and see you, and this was like later on in the evening by that point, and I was like, don't be silly, you can't do that. Have you had a drink? You can't, it's not safe, and it's Christmas Day and you can't be driving an hour in the car to come and see me. And he completely ignored me, and he turned up at my grandparents' house, and when he rang that doorbell, honestly, it was like the biggest gift I could have been given, because it kind of made me realise that day how much I loved him and how lucky I was to be having this second chance at love as like a single mum. And it was, I'll never forget it. And any subsequent year that I have with Mark, I remember how lucky I am, because I actually split from Bill's dad on Boxing Day, and it was a very hard Christmas time for me. So Christmas time now, every single year, I remember how lucky I am to have a great relationship with someone that I love. And again, I'm really sorry, but it's Christmas and you can blame Love Actually. Question number 12, what would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? I would love to go to like Lapland or somewhere super snowy, or like the German Christmas markets are meant to be amazing, but I honestly don't really care where I am as long as I can bring all my family with me. And when I say all my family, I mean like aunties, uncles, cousins, everyone has to be there. So I'd quite happily stay at home as long as they were there. Question number 13, are you a pro Christmas present wrapper or do you fail miserably? I have all of the tools and the ability to be a pro, but I hate wrapping presents, so I kind of fit somewhere in between where like they look nice, but I don't want to put any more effort in than I need to, because I just want to sit and eat after eights on the sofa over there and watch Christmas movies, and that is the good and honest truth. Question number 14, most memorable holiday moment. Obviously that Christmas that I spoke of before and Mark drove to come and see me was amazing, but the kids' first Christmases, I mean, they're beautiful, aren't they? Just seeing that like first, that big first on Christmas Day where they have no clue what's going on, and it's lovely, and dressing them up in their my first Christmas sleep suit, that kind of thing. It's just, I'll never forget that. And obviously I'm cooking another baby at the moment who's due in March, so it's going to be his first Christmas next year, and I cannot wait to celebrate that as a family of 5. I think it's going to be amazing. Question number 15, what made you realise the truth about Santa? And do you know what? There's no defining moment for me. I can't really remember. I am the eldest of all of my cousins, so I obviously found out first, but then it became sort of my job to keep that magic alive for them as well. And you do have a responsibility when you're one of the older children, don't you? So I never felt like the magic was lost for me, but I did feel slightly more grown up. And then I had a big respect for my parents as well, and all the effort that they must have gone to, because really your parents make Christmas magic, don't they? And I hope that my kids will realise that one day too. And then finally, question 16, what makes the holidays special for you? And without a doubt it is my family and love, and I don't care how soppy that is, because it's true. I would not be as happy on that day if I weren't surrounded by all the people that I love, and I think that's the right way to feel about it, to be honest. Obviously I like a good glass of Prosecco when I'm allowed, and I don't mind a Prezi or two, but as long as they're there, that's all that matters. So yeah, that is the end of the Christmas tag. I hope you like that one. I thought it would be a really nice way to kick off Vlogmas, and I have lots of videos coming up. I'm going to mix it up with some vlogs and like day in the life, so special memories and like things that we get up to, decorating the house, a festive house tour, that kind of thing. But then I'm also going to be doing, you know, Christmas makeup, Christmas outfits as a pregnant lady, all of that sort of stuff. So if you are interested or you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And if you've got any suggestions, leave them down below and I will make sure that I read through and try and do as many as I can. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!